Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. So happy you're here. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right into the DIYs. This is going to be DIY number 1. And sorry about the angle, guys. I'm still working on that. But this little thing here I got for $1. I believe I got it at a garage sale. But right now I'm just painting it black. I'm trying to get into those little grooves and stuff so it turns out kind of a rustic look, because I'm going to go in for that chippy paint kind of feel for it. Here it's fully dry and in the black. And then I decided to go with that celery color, and here I'm just going along painting all of that. I had to switch brushes because it was going to take me forever to get that done with that tiny little brush. Now, some of these I lost some footage on, guys, and I apologize. I do not actually show you what this looks like until the very end when it's all done. I do show you a lot of the areas and the color and stuff like that, like right here. I'm kind of going in for the bottom. I really like how those black lines are showing down there on the bottom. But there's going to be a few videos that you're not going to see all the detail. I'll try my darndest to go through them for you. But that was that one. DIY number 2. This one is my absolute favorite. Now, again, I lost the footage of me starting to paint it, but you get the general idea. I'm going along with it with a baby wipe with antique Waverly wax. And this plaque I actually got from Hobby Lobby. I believe it was either 40 or 50% off of their wood that day. That was anything that costed more than $5, and this one was $5.99. So I got that on sale. I'm gonna be drying it with my heat gun a little bit here. But this one, if you guys have seen any of my hauls, you'll kind of see where this napkin came from. But I'm gonna be using a napkin that you're going to be seeing here really shortly. But this is another one that you don't see finished. I had it, but I don't know what happened to the footage. But I'll kind of briefly tell you. There's my little Highland cow. Oh my gosh, he's so cute, you guys. So freaking cute. Look at him. This is my absolute favorite. But anyway, after I'm just going to stick him down with Mod Podge and everything. And once he's stuck down, I try getting into little grooves and stuff. And then around the edges, I actually did rip around the edges a little bit to make it look more rustic. I wanted this to look rustic. And so that's why I'm putting such a heavy Mod Podge layer on there, because I want it to have kind of more of that wrinkly look. I want it to be very farmhousey, rustic look. And then after he's all stuck down, which you guys won't see until the reveal, but I actually used some of the half beads from Amazon, and I ran around the whole edge with him with the natural beads. Right there you saw me with the Mod Podge bottle. I was just sticking it down a little bit, trying to get into that grooves and stuff. But you'll see it in my the reveal, I promise. DIY number 3. I got 3 of those little pumpkins, and I just stripped off the little bows, and I'm now just wiggling the stems a little bit, kind of pushing and pulling on them, and then they just popped right out. I did have one of them break on me, but all I did was put a little hot glue in there and stick it back down, and it was good to go. Sorry about the video of me watching my DIYs. I usually watch DIYs when I'm crafting. Here I'm struggling with one of those lovely labels. We all know how much we love those. And now I'm just sanding down the glitter and stuff off of there using my sanding block from Dollar Tree. And then I'm just gonna I give these 2 good coats of white. It's plaster paint in Waverly. I do everything, front and back, side to sides, 2 coats to cover up that orange. And then this is another one that didn't get finished. You won't see the finished, me do the whole thing. But once I painted them white and got it all dry, I painted it light pink in folk art. And then I got a scrapbook paper, here it kind of cuts to that. I got scrapbook paper of bird watching. Oh, a lot of these images were so pretty. But I picked out 3 of them and just glued them down. I believe I used a glue stick on these. And then just glued them down in the pattern that I wanted. One has the little hummingbirds on it. The other one in the middle is a hummingbird feeding out of the big flower. And it says, free as a bird. The other one is 2 little yellow and blue birds. It says, birds of the feather. But right now, as you can see, guys, I'm just going around on the edges, trying to make it look more dingy and dirty. Make it a little more rustic looking. I really do like brown and pink together, too. Those colors just magically go together. But the color that I used is actually Chocolate Sprinkle by Apple Barrel. And here I'm just going along the edges, and I'm going along the pictures and stuff, kind of just making it all cohesive and like the look that I wanted. A little more, like I said, dingy looking. And I think it turned out adorable. These spots here kind of got a little dark. You'll see that I'll go back through with a baby wipe, and I just lightened up some of those darker spots, which is really nice. And you just get a little wet wipe and kind of thin it out a little bit, and it turns out perfect. And that's really all I did to that one. DIY number 4. So this one, so I didn't actually use this block. I used this one on my last DIY that you'll see in this video, but I showed this because I was kind of him-hawing around about it, and I didn't want to cut it out completely because I do use the block. But I actually got this block from Hobby Lobby a while back. It was on the clearance rack for 79 cents. The plaque has some texture around where the painted black and white is, and I mean that one didn't bother me so bad, but peeling off that leather area does kind of give you a little bit of a texture, but I kind of sanded down some of the rougher spots and everything, but I did kind of leave it. I was going through some scrapbook paper and I found an image that I really, really liked. And I wanted to get it, the whole image. I didn't want to cut it in half and everything. And that's one of the reasons why I left this in, because I had that picture. I'm kind of fumbling through so you guys can kind of see what is all in this book. But some really cute designs. But I really loved this one here, or the one that has the watering can on it. But it just wasn't going to fit on that block. And that's why I switched over. So I grabbed this one from Dollar Tree. I peeled out all for all the stuff in there. Peeled off the sticker. And then I popped off that little tooth hanger thing there in the back. And then I just popped out the center of it. And this is about the right size, so it worked out great. But it's that little watering can one that I absolutely just loved. It has the flowers in it. I'm going to be cutting it out here really shortly, so you'll see which one I'm talking about. But yeah, that one right there. The colors are pretty. I mean, if it doesn't scream spring, I don't know what does. But yeah, I absolutely liked how this one looked. So I cut it out, and I believe I Mod Podged it to that picture, or that picture, the background that you guys see there. I did trim it up a little bit more. There's some edges that were kind of sticking over. And the little red border kind of went over the edge a little bit. That didn't bother me so bad. But here I'm going to be doing the Mod Podge. Getting it covered all good. And then I stick down about half of it, and then I'll fill in the rest of it there. Yeah, I really like how this one turned out too. This is probably my second favorite that I've done in this video. Here I'm just taking my sand block again and going around the edges that are kind of fumbling over. The sanding block wasn't working as good as I wanted it to, so I went in with my scissors and just cut the edges. And then I grabbed the the border again. Now with this, I wasn't gonna glue it down. Oh yeah, I'm taking out they are nailed to there, by the way, and I'm just taking out the little nails as I don't need them really. So that's what I'm doing here. I probably didn't need to keep that in here, but is what it is. But I just pushed it down in there, and I probably didn't need to go back, but I do end up going back in here later to glue it down. I want it to be a little more, make sure that it's not going to come apart. Right here, I'm just using some more of that chocolate sprinkle that I used on my previous DIY, and just going around the edges. It's kind of like that cheap particle board looking stuff. So I wanted to make it have a little more color to the edges there and stuff. It looked cheap, so I wanted to go over it a little bit. But here I am, I popped it back out, and I'm going around with my glue gun. I'm sticking it down. Some spots were having issues going in, so I forced it down, and then I kind of, yeah, like right there, I kind of just put a little dab in the corner, pushed it down, and I'm kind of doing that on all the four corners there, just to make sure that it's gonna stick and not come up. I mean, it excuse me. It actually stuck down pretty good in the first place, like I said, but. And then I got some of these. If you guys see my like I said, if you guys see my hauls, these are also in there. I got these from Amazon. I know I got them off the Solo Wood website, but these are actually kind of a foamy feel to them. They're not the wood ones. I do got the wood ones too, but I really like the colors. I loved the green. I loved the purple, and it just looks so cute with all of those other colors in that thing. And then there's one with the Solo Wood, the actual wood ones. I'm fumbling around trying to figure out if I should put another one in between those two flowers there, and I just couldn't find a size or one that I really liked. It was covering up too much of that green one, so I left it. And here I put 4 of these little half beads around on just each of the corners. And that's pretty much all I did with that one. Turned out super cute. Oh, sorry guys, needed a little bit of a drink. Alright, DIY number 5, and this is the final DIY here. So this one, again, you saw that block that I used in the previous DIY that I was going to use. So here again, napkin. I got that from Hobby Lobby. Or not Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, excuse me guys. I actually ordered these napkins off of Amazon. That's what it is. And it's actually in one of my hauls too. I thought they were just cuter than cute for spring. I mean, the blue, I'm big in blue. I love blue. So I'm just basically Mod Podging this down. So I made a boo-boo, and I left it in here because I wanted to make sure you guys know. I know that I am not, that I shouldn't be putting down the 2 layers of the napkin. They're usually 2-ply. And I did because I wanted to cover up the texture and stuff from the board that I'm using, or the little frame. But it was peeling up when I was putting down my other layer. So what I did is I peeled up all 4 edges, and I just kind of went around it and stuck down the second layer, the layer that I wanted. And I did that all the way around. And here I'm kind of pushing it down in some spots. I did put another coat over top of it. It actually worked out better in my favor to do it that way. I really liked how some of the black lines show along the edges. It actually makes it look like they were in the napkin, like they were meant to be in there. It turned out really cute. You'll kind of see it more on the final reveal. It's really hard to see on this video, and I apologize for that. But I actually really liked how the lines show, and you can kind of see it down there on some of the edges. But here I'm kind of fumbling around. I don't know what to do here. I wanted to maybe put some more detail on it. And then I looked at the black frame on top, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's just give this a little rustic look to it. So I grabbed some of the plaster Waverly paint, and I'm just going over all 4 sides there, like you're seeing. Just a rough coat. I wanted to see the black and stuff. It just kind of looks rustic, like it's peeling. And then I like I said, I still felt like it was needing something. So I actually grabbed some of these. These are from Dollar Tree. They're the little like diamond stud things. They just come up and they break apart really easily. And so I'm just going around the edge just once, just to give it a little more shine. And I thought that turned out really, really cute. See, now you can kind of really see the edges along that side where it turns, where they see the black lines and stuff. Oh, I thought that it turned out really cool with that from the background. I thought it looked neat. But here I'm just finishing up the border. I thought about putting a bow on there, but I didn't. I just left it. I thought it looked cute the way it was. I didn't want to take too much from the birds. And now, here comes the final reveal, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. I cannot describe to you how much I appreciate it. I'm really new at this, and I am tickled pink that there's been people that have come and watched my videos. And you know, go ahead and comment, you guys. I want to know more about you guys. I want to be able to connect with my audience a little bit more. So please feel free to comment and tell me which one of these are your favorites. He's so cute. Gosh, that one's turned out so nice. I love how rustic it looks. It turned out really nice with those beads. He's just so cute. You're probably going to see quite a few of those ones because I really like those napkins. And I got, like I said, I have 4 different prints. But they turned out so cute. But yeah, please, guys, subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, a like down there. And if you are liking what you see, click that little bell next to the subscribe button and click all, so every time I upload a new video, you will get notified. I really appreciate all of your guys' views and support, and I'm hoping to keep this going. I'm really enjoying enjoying what I'm doing. So there's the birdies. Here you can kind of see the lines a little bit better on the sides and stuff. It just kind of looks like it was in the napkin, like it should be there. Turned out really nice. Sorry, some spots got a little blurry. Camera kind of has problems focusing sometimes. Alright, guys, that is it. I appreciate it, like I said again, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.